Ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of the Diabetic Triathlete. Hopefully, you guys are doing amazing today. I am doing well. Today's episode, I want to discuss calendar setting for your eating habits and your working out and various other things. So, the first thing that I want to say is welcome. Hopefully, you all are having an amazing day. Second thing I want to say is this. This is the beginning of your journey of growth and prosperity, your transition. Excuse me for the noise. That's my computer. Um, Understand that this transition may take you to becoming someone brand new. And there's nothing wrong with that. Take you to becoming someone brand new. And excuse the background lighting. I'll get that fixed later. Right now, the most important thing is the education. All right, for those of you who are starting out trying to lower your A1C, maybe you just came from the doctor's office and you're trying to figure things out. The doctor said, "Hey, you diabetic, baby," or your A1C is too high, you pre-diabetic, or whatever. You just want to do it for health reasons, just to make sure you good. You got it in your family. Okay, this video is going to start you off with the calendar. Okay, this is the calendar video. Now, understand the calendar video is this video is going to discuss how you handle your calendar for the month, for the next 3 months or so, because this is going to be a 3 to 6 month process. I know some of you are saying, man, dang, I want it now. Yes, it'll start for some of you. You'll start seeing an immediate transition with your sugar levels when you begin to eat certain foods. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So understand that's a good thing. For others, on the other hand, if you've been your sugar level has been high for a long period of time, your glucose, that blood sugar is thick, this may take you a little longer to see the transition. And like I always say, check with your primary care physician or your endocrinologist about your transition and your growth. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm only here telling you and helping you with things that I have done to assist with my transition and my growth. Okay, let's get started. Long story short, you get yourself a Google Calendar or any type of calendar that will alert you on specific days, give you the opportunity to check your calendar every day in the morning, and give you a repetitive process throughout the week. This is what you do during the week. This is how you do it during the week. This is what we're going to do. And boom. Like I said in the previous video, if you, for example, make a selection, select a scheduled date to do something, and for whatever reason you end up going out, eating certain food you knew you weren't supposed to. What's on the calendar date for the 30th, for example, for eating sweets or whatever you want, change that date to the day that you ate it, and that'll be your day for the month. That's in the beginning. In the following month, you got to be a little more strict. Okay. Okay. So you pull up the calendar, right? You pull up a calendar, you see the calendar dates. These are the dates here, there, and otherwise, and you set your schedule for going food shopping or ordering Amazon a fresh or Amazon grocery or however you do it. Uh and then you set the fasting date, the date and time. So you choose the days that you plan on fasting. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just Monday, or what have you. Start slow. So say, hey, I'm going to start fasting on Sunday. Sunday at 6 p.m., I'm not going to eat. If I do have something, it's going to be coffee or water. And then I'm not going to eat again until 6 p.m. on Monday. Okay. So 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. That'll be your fasting date to start. And then you'll set a date within the month to go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping should be at least once a week. Cooking the food maybe twice a week. Okay. And set up the type of food you want. Put yourself on a budget for the specific food. Write it down on paper or write it down on your calendar and keep that as a list so that when you go to the grocery store, when you order your food from Amazon, you'll or Costco or what have you, you know this is what I'm ordering. You won't get tempted with anything else. You might get tempted in your mind. Okay. When I go to CVS, they have those raspberry filled cookies. I get tempted all the time, you know, but I have to think about it and say, is it worth it? Okay. The next thing that I want you to do is once you create that part of the schedule, I want you to create your workout regimen. Now, what you can do, what I do is go to trainingpeaks.com. Training Peaks, Peaks. And this, I don't get anything from this or from them. What I've done was I've ordered from a lot of their trainers. I've ordered two different workout plans for myself to assist me with triathlon, starting triathlon. I'm not saying for you to do that. You go to Peaks, and Training Peaks schedules your workout days for you on the calendar, and on your phone or what have you, you'll get the alert that this is what you have to do in the morning. This is the workout you have to do. But you can go there and you could create a workout plan, and there's a small fee, but it's different gradual things. You don't have to purchase the Training Peaks app. You could go into Training Peaks and get a program from one of their instructors and connect it to your Training Peaks schedule. You don't have to purchase their programs per se. Okay. So do that. Or you could just go to your general Google Calendar, tell yourself this: I'm jogging this week, I'm jogging this day, I'm jogging for 3 days in the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, or what have you. Give yourself some motion and do it that way. Okay. This way, this is the beginning regimen. This is the start. The other thing that you want to do is mind over matter. So you have to try and keep yourself occupied within the process of this transition. So you may want to add something to your calendar, work on school, work on whatever your goals are in life. Put that within the calendar time frame. Sometimes prayer is helpful. If you get a certain feeling, you may want to get on your knees and pray. Lord, get my mind out of this. However you want to do it. But see yourself, visualize yourself as that person that will transition slowly but surely. The other thing is set goals for yourself. So you want to make sure you have goals in mind. Write them down, write them on your calendar. This is what I want to do. This is when I want to accomplish those goals. Put them on paper. A lot of times I write things on paper, even though I have it on my calendar also, and I put it on my wall as a reminder. This is what your goals are. This is what you plan on doing. This is what you're trying to do. Because at the end of the game, guess what? The only reward that you're getting is knowing that you're healthier. The reward that you're getting is going to the doctor and the doctor saying your A1C is lower than 5.4. or is at 5.5 when initially it was at 10 or 11. And then you're healthy. You're healthier. You feel better. You know, you look better. So it's an internal thing. It really is. And a lot of times we get those dopamine hits that that your body feels that it needs. It's like being on drugs. It gives you that dopamine, that hit, ups, downs, and arounds. But understand whenever you go through that process, whenever your brain says, "Oh, I want cookies," or "I want a cake," or "I want this and that," first thing you think about, oh, it really wants a dopamine hit. So this is what I also what I want you guys to do. So on your calendar, I want you to make notes of when you have a dopamine hit. When you get, I mean, not when you have a dopamine hit, when your brain tells you it wants a dopamine hit. Write it down on your calendar each time. Was it in the morning, afternoon, evening? Was it after you left work? Was it when you go into your comfortable space? When you're about to watch a movie? When you are at a family member's home? Write that down because then you'll begin to see the reasoning for this dopamine hit and say, okay, can I transition what is being asked of me to something new? So if you like lemon cookies, for example, 7-Eleven lemon cookies, they're delicious. I don't do it if I were you. Um, and you get the lemon cookies in your brain. Oh, lemon cookies. Go to Geogenetic Juice, Dr. Yaki, which includes one lemon. What I want you to do is take the lemons from Dr. Yaki, take the cucumbers from Dr. Yaki, and take the um, what's it called? Celery from Dr. Yaki, and put that in a juice. Get a juicer, put that in a juice, and drink that. You may want that as a substitute. That's what I started to do when my body said it was craving lemon juice or lemons or lemon cookies or what have you. I made that, drank that, and the request for lemon cookies went away. Same thing with chocolate or something to that effect. What I did was I got Greek yogurt from the store. I put some coffee grinds on the Greek yogurt and a little honey, and I ate that, and and that chocolate requirement went away. So you have these options to choose from, but put that in the calendar also. This calendar structure may take time for you to get used to, uh, but what I also want you to do for those who are not used to using Google Calendar or it feels weird, don't worry about it. Just write it down on paper. Write it down on paper. If you can remember, if you get up in the morning, look at that schedule, to do list for the morning, that kind of thing, you're good to go. The other thing that I started to do was change my, with my calendar, was change my wake up and sleep time. Early morning to rise and early to sleep. Okay, early to sleep, early to rise, make you young, wealthy, and wise. So begin that transitional process of sleeping earlier, and waking up earlier. You'll see that you'll have time to do things that you may have not had the ability to do. So I'm not telling you to go out and go crazy. Maybe you're a mother at home and you have a family, but if you wake up at a certain time and go to sleep early at a certain time frame, you'll be able to wake up before everybody else, get get certain things done prior to the whole family waking up. For an individual person who doesn't have a family, You'll get a lot more accomplished that way. And you may even be able to go back to sleep for a little bit before it's really time for you to wake up for work. Okay. So I want you to be mindful of that. All right. So that's going to be it for today. Hopefully, you got some gems out of this. And if you have questions, put them in the little message area at the bottom, and I'll be talking to you soon. Peace.